Live from the ABC7 Broadcast Center, this is ABC7 News at 5 on your side.
Sí, en ese momento I really wasn't thinking of anything else but trying to get my family out of the car safely.
Right now at 5, avoiding disaster. How families escape out of their flooding home turned into a race for their lives when their car began to sink. That's right, a terrifying thought there, having to rescue your family and yourself out of a car that's being swallowed up by a growing sinkhole.
Well, that scenario played out early this morning for a family living on Edmonston Road, right off Kenilworth Avenue in Bladensburg. That's where a water main broke, creating a sinkhole and flooding homes.
Maryland Bureau Chief Brad Bell live there tonight with a look at how residents are coping in the aftermath. Brad, tell us all about it.
Well, Leon, this is where that sinkhole was. You can see the pipe has been fixed and it's been mostly filled in. But look at that. You can see the driveway has collapsed. It speaks to the power of the water flowing from there and straight into these homes. You can see why people had to get out in a hurry. For the families in the flood zone, the first warning was a sound like a waterfall.
And we didn't know what happened, what's going on.
And I just saw a bunch of water rushing inside the house.
In the quickly flooding basement of this house, Darwin Mendoza scrambled to get his wife and kids to safety. They climbed in the family car thinking they could drive through the water. His son, 7-year-old Maynard Mendoza, can tell you what happens next.
We drive in the car, go on the hole.
Right into a growing sinkhole. Maynard says for him and his little sisters it was scary.
The water was cold.
Cold, but not too deep. The Mendozas got out and then watched in horror as water gushing from a broken 12-inch main expanded the hole, which swallowed their car and nearly another. Nobody got hurt.
¿Cómo está?
Bien.
As for that WSSC water main, it's a familiar story, an old pipe, 90 years old, installed in 1925, when Calvin Coolidge was president, when Chrysler made its first car, when Mount Rushmore was authorized, but still looked like this. 25% of the utility's 5,500 miles of water mains are more than 50 years old and are being replaced at a rate of 50 miles per year. In the meantime, they break. This is the 375th this month alone, nearly costing a family its lives, destroying a car, and flooding 3 homes.
All the basement is actually like around here by my knees.
Well, back live now, it wasn't just the water flowing into those homes. Take a look at this sandy mud in the front yard. A lot of this got into these houses as well. The cleanup is now underway. The WSSC says they'll pay for everything to make it right for these folks. And as for the roadway out here, Edmonston, well, they couldn't get any asphalt out here tonight. It was too cold. It's going to be closed all night long. They hope to fix it tomorrow morning. In Bladensburg, Brad Bell, ABC7 News.
Okay, Brad, and crews raced to make those repairs. Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission members met in Laurel to discuss replacing aging infrastructure there. That included this video showing the recent replacement of a 54-inch valve. That is the same size as a main that failed in July of 2013, knocking out water for 150,000 people in Prince George's County.